It has been 40 years since Arnold Schwarzenegger's The Terminator first came out. And guess what? Many small business owners are still freaked out that AI is going to eliminate humanity. Hey, I'm Jeffery Boyle, CEO of Bimoto, and welcome to Bimoto's AI Power 20. And this week I'm going to talk about AI being your trusty assistant, not something that's going to eliminate humanity. AI is here to stay, my friends. And the sooner you adopt it, the sooner you truly embrace it. Not just use ChatGPT to do like a Sunday talk or who knows, a buffet item or a dessert. I don't even know what people use ChatGPT for. I use AI for business, and I want to show you how to get the most out of Bimoto and AI avatars this week on our AI Power 20. But before I get rolling, make sure that you subscribe, like, and hit that bell to make sure that you're notified of every single week when I put out a new video. My goal is to help you grow your business and help you know what you need to do to get the most from it. So let's move over to the screen. The first thing I want to talk to you about is how there is an urgent need to really adopt AI in your business. You can't just get by anymore. You really are going to have to start to adopt it. And I want to show you some quotes from some of the world's biggest CEOs about what's coming and what that means to you as a small business owner. Look, Fiverr's CEO said AI is going to replace the employees. He says AI is going to replace them, and he's really encouraging the employees to embrace AI tools. So if he's telling this to employees, what do you as a small business owner need to understand? It's even more important. Good American CEO said work-life balance is your problem. What they're finding is that AI is able to do things faster with fewer employees who truly understand AI than to keep so many people on. And guess what? You as a small business owner better understand that, because those of us who are using AI, those of us who understand the basics of machine learning and the advanced features of prompt engineering, we are going to be the ones that will take over the businesses that simply don't understand it. This is from Starbucks. He says corporate staff need to step up and own whether or not this place grows. And he was talking about using AI to be able to help with that. Another one, JP Morgan. There's a lot of people not wanting to go back to work. I'm ready to go back to work. I've been working from home. Yes, I worked in Costa Rica, my favorite place in the world, for a long time. But it is exciting to me as our business grows and as we're planning our future office. I loved what he said in here. I come in, and where is everybody else? He's basically saying, once again, a small amount of people can do more with AI than a large staff that's not fully committed. Here's another one. I can tell you that these are just some of the different sentiments. Step it up, stop complaining, and make way for AI. It's the new mantra. And even President Trump has said everybody's replaceable. And I know some people think that that's cold, that's calculated. But guess what? As business owners, we do what makes us the most amount of money. I can tell you that there's very few businesses that have the luxury to just be in business for philanthropic reasons. We're not here as a charity. We're here to make money. So what does this mean for small business owners? Look, there's a huge shift towards employers fueled by AI's ability to automate tasks that are normally performed by humans. I want you to understand that, yes, it's going to replace some jobs, but do you know how much more money you can make when you understand some of these basic principles of what you need to do? This week on Wednesday, I always record these so they can go out with our Tuesday newsletter. The people that show up on Wednesday with the right questions, I will teach you how to do the machine learning. I'll teach you how to be able to get these avatars to know you and understand you. That's the future that we're talking about. Another one for small business owners who act as their own marketers, customer service reps, and strategists. This trend is a stark warning. If employees in large corporations are at risk, small businesses without AI are even more vulnerable. Look, ignoring AI means ceding control to your competitors, because I can tell you, it's so funny. I saw this ad that said, for people over the age of 40, you need to, it's like, come on. I'm 53. It is not very difficult to learn a lot of these principles if you just dive in and understand them. And if you have the luxury of having somebody on your team that's going to dive in to learn these for you, so be it. But you have to start adopting AI in your business so you can start to do what we are going to be teaching more and more of, which is AI and always on marketing. always on marketing. Bimoto right now is taking care of a lot of the different things, but look, there's only 25% of small businesses that are starting to use AI in any really productive way. You can say everybody uses different types of platforms, from Gemini to Grok to you name it. But the fact is very few people are using AI properly. And they're going to say that within the next few years, it's going to be nearly 60%. You have an opportunity to be ahead of the curve. Because I've been doing AI now for the last 2 years, I'm truly way ahead of the curve. I'm a pioneer in this, and I can tell you everything that we learn and everything that we do every week is directed at helping you catch up and surpass the curve. 72% of leaders know that they've got to do this, and when you start to take your data and analyze it, and that's what we do with our avatars with Bimoto, is teach them their data, and that can analyze trends inside of your data. Look, if you are not analyzing data, that's a whole nother issue that we can help solve. But now what we have to start doing is, I have found that even switching from ads to email marketing and then to DM marketing on places on things such as LinkedIn, it is vastly improving our return on not just ad spend, but time spend. And AI gives you the ability, especially with the DM messaging that we've been teaching with Bimoto, to instantly create customization with the different platforms and social media areas that we have. So here's another thing: 72% of AI-driven systems are going to improve your time resolution times, and AI is going to go from 126 to $407 billion. So look, just like Fiverr CEO is saying to you, this isn't optional. I'm here to tell you, we're going to talk this week about a lot of these different trends, but I just want you to understand, as you go through this, you have to start using AI at a much higher level. And what we're going to be teaching is AI fundamentals, the ways to get started, AI marketing tools, how you can use avatars, chatbots, predictive analytics, and content generators. These are all things that we have. And I can't wait to share with you some of the new features that we're going to have in the future. But data management and privacy, integrating strategies into things like your CRM, and always on marketing principles. That's what's coming, is a maintaining a 24/7 brand present using AI automation right here, AI driven automation such as avatars for all different areas of your business. Look, I'm super excited to be able to go through some of these next AI Power 20s with you, because we need to future proof that company of yours, and we need to start evolving these customer expectations. There's no such thing as customer loyalty anymore. People are going to where they get the most amount of value, or when, unfortunately, the companies that are bringing most attention to themselves. And if you want to start competing with larger companies and driving innovation, you need to understand these emerging technologies. And we're going to spend a lot of time in the coming weeks on how to get the most out of your AI avatar and address the different challenges that you're having right now with your business, your employees, and how to get the most out of all of them. Look, you don't have to worry about Skynet. We still very much are in control of AI. But I'm here to tell you, you're about to get beat, and you're going to get clobbered if you don't start to take advantage of all of the tools that are here now and be on the forefront of a constantly changing, a constantly improving new AI, an AI world. Unfortunately, that's where you're at if you don't believe in it. But the fact is, you better start planning on selling your business to somebody who's going to implement it, because the AI, the people who generate these tools that we continue to improve, and the ones that adopt it, those are going to be the companies that survive. So I can't wait to see you this Wednesday at 2 o'clock Mountain, 4 o'clock Eastern every Wednesday right here on Bimoto. Make sure that you send me your questions either through a DM or put them right here in the comments below. But I can't wait to see you every Wednesday at 4 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Mountain, to answer those questions for you. We're all going to die, some of us sooner than others. And I'm talking about your business, when you don't adopt AI. Talk to you soon.